Hey friends, Michelle here, and I am working on a design tape project for my Creative Scrapbook using the June limited edition kit. And so I am focusing on the cut file for this layout. So I have cut it out multiple times in three different sizes. Now that one down to the bottom is about the size that you will get in your kit, but remember you can always access the digital on the My Creative Scrapbook website if you are a subscriber. And so I am using the background is from the garden, which is the uh, line from 49 and Market that this kit is based on this month. And so I'm just kind of figuring out how I want to lay it out. And I think I want to do a embellishment cluster up to the top right there, and that's going to be my title with that memories that grow like wildflowers. I am going to do one with my picture down below, and then I am going to do one just off to the left. And so I'm going to leave my files on backed. I just want them to be kind of a white element on the page. Now, the background kind of has a damask look, and so there's some white in the background as well. I am going to use the stencil that comes in the kit. This is from My Little Birdie. This is like just a cute little floral, very easy to work into layouts. And I am using quiche flamingo and spun sugar for this. And I am just going to do some light stenciling in all three areas so it will poke out behind my posters. So my photo is from a recent trip to Savannah. This is a tree tunnel at Wormslow, which is not quite a plantation, but it's a historic site there outside of Savannah. And this tree tunnel goes on for a couple miles. It's really incredible. And so I am trying to figure out what type of embellishments I want to use. And it really comes together. It's pretty straightforward. And I think I'm going to show you a lot of the building process and then I will adhere it on my own. Now I know that I want to really lean into the pinks and greens for this layout. And I do want to frame this background with some ink blending, and I believe I'm using speckled egg for that. And so I this is a really easy technique if you feel like you want the attention to go more towards the center of your layout because it just makes the center a little bit brighter if you're using a pattern paper that is uh, primarily solid looking. So I have pulled out a few flowers. I have that blue sprig that I'm not going to use, but I'm going to go ahead and adhere this cluster over to the left. I think I might show you that portion of it. Or maybe I'm just going to adhere all my white portions. I did this, I'm doing the voiceover a couple weeks after I completed my layout, so some of this is fresh for me as well. So I'm using my Sweet Petunia glue gun with my fine tip for this. When it comes to cut files, I don't really find the need to adhere every single part of the cut file. Some of them I like to kind of flip up a little bit to cast a bit of a shadow, just like with other elements. So just because it sticks down, it's not going to move anywhere, it's not going to get elements caught on anything. I am happy with that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. And start building these clusters. So I cut off part of that fence. I only had two fence pieces, so I cut off the one so I could use it over to the left. There's my title. I'm going to use this large peony flower. I am going to add uh, some tissue to my photo. I don't really feel the need to do a lot of matting with this. I do add a couple little hard pieces so it'll have a little file folder top. But I really just want it to blend in to the background a little bit. I'll have that same kind of tranquil green feel. I am going to put it up on foam, so I'm using both my tape runner and liquid glue for that. I look at this little house, but it doesn't really convey the right message, so I quickly do away with that. In the kit, in the collection from the garden, there are quite a few different shapes of file folder tops, which I haven't really seen before, but I really like. I think it's a great idea to give you some versatility. So I am playing with a few little elements. I don't think either of these make it onto the page, but the selection part is part of the fun part where you can really kind of express uh, what you like. Doesn't mean it's the right or wrong thing. It's just what you are feeling at the time. I am going to use that birdhouse that is up there. I am going to use one of those bags, the genuine one with the yellow flowers. I am uh, going to use, let's see, a lot of the single flowers that are in the ephemera bit. So I'm just searching for the ones that I want to use. You don't necessarily all have to be the same flower, but I do want them to be either pink or white. So I do end up using a lot of the daisies and the peonies, and I'm not sure what the other flower, it might be cosmos. I'm not 100% sure on some of those. All right. And so I also want to bring in a little bit more green. So I'm going to use a lot of the single leaves on this layout. And yeah, I think I really like where it is going so far. And like I said before, it's a pretty simple little layout. I do add in from the dimensional pieces, it has these cute little butterflies on branches. And so I know I want to use those. So you'll see them come into the picture momentarily. I look at a couple different word phrases, and I know I have one there up in that left cluster, but I don't end up using that. I do use the nature shows us anything is possible below our photos. And you can see those butterflies are making it on to the scene. I do want to use the peach one up top and then the more pinkish one down below. I am also going to add in um, some little bees and such. And so I've pulled that cluster off at the top because I'm going to start adhering. And I'm using double stick tape for the fence. And here we are with a lot of the elements adhered. So I am looking at just a few final details. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere my word phrase under my picture. I am adding just a few more elements there to the left of the picture. So I have that daisy, a pink flower that is going to go in there. I am adding a few little butterflies, and I'm looking between that butterfly and that daisy to the left, and it feels a little empty. So here is that pink flower, and then I'm actually going to add just a little word phrase on top of that as well. I don't know, it just felt a little flat in person. You might not be able to tell so much watching the video, but that's what it felt like at the time. So there is that discover phrase, and I am going to go ahead and do some splattering. Thank you for watching. Check out my creative scrapbook. All the details are in the description. If you like the video, hit like or subscribe. I always appreciate feedback. And here are some close-ups. Thank you, everyone.